Hey y'all, so really quickly to go over some things. When you log into the Carnival Cruise, the Carnival website, this is what it should look like. At the top, you see your cruise manager, which is this page, where you can add on anything extra. It shows your to-do list, the calendar of events, and any excursions. We have an excursion planned for Cozumel, but not Yucatan. So from here, make sure that you have in your to-do list, done your vaccination survey. On the 20th, we can check in online, and that's also where we will do our boarding time. Our boarding time will be 10:30 a.m. And then you can print your documents. When you print your documents, they do not have to be in color, but you'll need a luggage tag, and you can also print out your boarding tag. We can only have one luggage tag per person, or you can only take one suitcase that you check. So that's a suitcase with all of your things that they take straight to your room. You can only have one. It cannot be more than 16 inches tall, so from the ground up, 16 inches, and 24 inches wide. It can be however long, but those are the two specifications that they gave for that. And there's a 50-pound weight limit. So here's where you'll end up printing those things. Again, they do not have to be in color. It is suggested that you get some type of case for it to like protect it. So if you get a luggage protector, or if you have an at-home laminator, then that's okay to use also. So then here's the cruise planner. It looks very similar, but it's a little bit more detailed and more catching to your eye. Then we have booking and order details. This is the page that I'm most excited for because it shows you exactly what you have and where you can go. Down here, we can invite each other so that we all are together. Here's where you can add your protection or prepaid gratuities. I'm going to have thank you cards and pay and tip everybody on their own. But this is what I'm super excited for right here, where it says explore the Carnival Breeze. It lets you view your ship. Leia's laughing at me because this is my whole teacher thing. This is where it lets you explore the ship. So, and there's a movie on. Sorry, y'all. So here's the overview. And then the most exciting part inside the ship. You can type in your stateroom, which is found right here on your booking order and details. It tells you your stateroom and then the room number right here. So when you go to explore Carnival Breeze, right here you type in your stateroom number. And you can see what your stateroom will look like. It shows you the floor plan and then also a 360-degree view so you can see exactly what is in your stateroom. That's the bathroom, of course. And everybody's may look a little bit different. So also with that, when you go to your deck plans, I'll exit out. You can view all the different decks. The Serenity deck is for adults only. This is at the very top where you get to look out over the ocean and just chill. It's quiet. And then deck 14 has different things. That's the spa. 11 is where we are with the spa. We don't have kids for Camp Ocean, but there's a restaurant here. So this just gives you the deck plan for the entire ship. Deck 10, Lido, this is where most of the food will be. This is where the buffet is, where you'll see me at a lot. But then, they also show you the onboard activities, what's included, and what you have to pay for. I think we should have one night where we do a lip sync battle. But we'll talk about that later. Also, all the dining options. So if you have any more questions about this, I don't know a lot, but I know enough, so you can ask me. Or, of course, you can reach out to Miss Diane. Okay, so it's a lot of information, but this is what I compiled after weeks of looking through different websites and watching videos. So I made a list of clothing that you may want to pack. You probably don't have to. Also, your carry-on bag for embark day. I'm gonna take like one of those small roller suitcases, the really small ones, because it's a long walk to get onto the cruise, and I don't feel like carrying anything. That's also where you would put your one bottle of 750 milliliters maximum of wine, or I think it's 12. I need to double check. It's either 6 or 12 cans or cartons. Absolutely no bottles of your favorite drink. You have to carry it on. If you have any medicine, you have to bring it. If you have a CPAP machine, you have to carry it on. You cannot put in your checked luggage because they run it through an x-ray. If you want to bring your own distilled water, you have to carry it on. Or you can just log onto the Carnival app and have it ready in the room for you, or ask for it once you get on board. Um, Additional cash you may want to spend money on, I have it down here, as well as, or cash that you will need, as well as some additional spending. If you want the Wi-Fi package, which is suggested, spa, photos, specialty restaurants, or if you just want to buy drinks while you're there. I made a quick list of necessity and emergency things that we may need, as well as things that'll help with ease. I'm gonna create like a welcome bag ish, something like that. So a lot of like the little things that you would put in your toiletries bag will be taken care of. Not like toothbrush, toothpaste, and deodorant, but like sunblock, the aloe vera gel, little things like that. What else? And then you'll see throughout, I also have like little links for websites that I found. Why won't you change colors? I don't like that. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Here's our pre-boarding. When we do our online check-in, that's when, of course, we're going to choose our boarding time for 10:30. We do need to be at my parents' house before 9 so that we can leave at 9. So we're taking a party bus to there, and the same party bus is picking us up. The total is $700 round trip. And then you always want to tip anywhere from 15 to 20%. So that would be an additional $10 per person, which is $110. So overall, $810. And that comes out to $73.64, or about $74 per person round trip, which is a lot cheaper than if we were to all or some drive there, park, and you don't have to worry about walking to and from the port because she's going to drop us off at the front. Now, once we get there, they will have porters who will take our checked luggage to the ship for us, or to the check in for us. And Carnival suggests that we pay them about $1. And that, of course, is up to your own discretion. The porters are not with Carnival, they are at the port. So if anything were to happen, which rarely, if ever, does, we would need to speak with the people at the port and not report it to Carnival. We need to get there more than 2 hours ahead of time, because that's when they stop the porters and when we would have issues with checking in our luggage. I was actually late for my first cruise. I was at work and my family was coming in from Dallas, and they're like, "Hey, we're headed to the port." And I was like, "Oh, I thought we left tomorrow." You don't want to be late like me. So let's get there on time. For our first embark day, or our first day when we embark, I have a couple of links here for things that you may want to think about and look at, as well as things to do once you're actually in your room, like ask your steward or stewardess for hangers sent to the mini fridge, so that the mini bar in the fridge, so you're not charged for it. If you want to keep your ice bucket full every day, they'll do that for you. And ask for a mattress topper or extra towels, etc., pillows, all of those good things. Day 2 will be at sea. That's pretty much the time when we're at the pool. You eat all day, you drink all day, have fun. Day 3 is Cozumel. We have our excursion at Mr. Sancho's. You will need to have cash for our transportation, at least $10 for a round trip to get there and get back. It's like a 30-minute drive, I think. And also cash to tip the people at the actual resort who will be servicing us. Day 4 will be at Yucatan, and we don't have anything planned for that yet. I think I went to Yucatan on my cruise, and we went to a bar like off of the main strip and had a lot of fun. And then we went to the main bar that's right there by the port and spent the whole day there. Day 5 is a day at sea, and that's also the day that we'll pack up because when we wake up on day 6, it'll be time for us to um, get off the boat. So, a couple other things, you may want to bring your own snacks if there's something that you just absolutely want to have, but you don't really need it. You can order bottled water for your room. They come, it's like $5 for a 12 pack, but they also give you the liter drinks, and it's like $3.50 for a liter of water. Um, it's suggested that you bring some type of like cup, like a thermos or something, because they only give you small cups in the Lido, and you're gonna need a bunch of refills. So it's suggested to take your own thermos or closed cup, and then you can continue to drink from that throughout the trip. Now, before we get there, it's important that you download Verifly. My mom will, or I can send the link for the app in the group chat. And Verify is where you put in your COVID documentation. So that's where you say if you are or you are not vaccinated, much like on the Carnival website. But on Verify, that's where you upload your actual documentation, your vaccination card. So you have to do that before we get there. If you don't do it, they won't let you cruise, and they won't refund you. If you don't have your vaccination card or your test results, they won't let you board, and they won't refund your trip. Now make sure that you also download the Carnival Hub. It's $5 a flat fee for everybody to talk to each other through the app because we won't be able to text. And you also will want to download any music, movies that you'll want to watch while we're there because they have Wi-Fi, so you can still listen to your music on your phone. And then within this, I also have just different things for you to think about. Any documents that you'll need, what exactly the Carnival Hub has on there. It has your daily events, food and drinks, the deck plans. It's important right here that you check your account balance every single day. I believe Miss Diane spoke about that. When we take our pictures, you can purchase them there. Of course, the online chat feature, and they deliver pizza for a fee, of course. So anyway, I have documentation, all of those questions, all the Wi-Fi packages, the luggage, and I think I went over that earlier. Your checked luggage can be no more than 16 inches tall or 24 inches wide, but they didn't specify the length of it. And then again, clothes. We will have an elegant night. So this is important to look at. Beverages, we've all pretty much agreed what to do with that. Gratuity, we went over that with Miss Diane. And then I have a section for what is allowed, what is not rather allowed to be on the cruise. And then any COVID information. And again, this right here talks about we need to be tested 72 to 24 hours before the cruise, and you'll need to have that documentation when we check in to board. Also tells you what happens for quarantine. Now, it does say here that cruises that are 4 more days, they're going to test us again. I'm not sure about that, but that was on the website. And then I included information about COVID in Mexico. Basically, everything's cool. It's just like how it is in the US. Cool as in they tell you wear a mask, but they're not going to enforce it. These are heavy travel and tourist sites, so they're going to try to make people as happy as possible. The last thing, I went through all the restaurants for all of Carnival, and these are all the ones that are on the Breeze ship for our people who need to know what's available before we get there. So I hope this helps. I think I went over everything. If y'all need anything, ask Miss Diane because this is all that I know. All right, love y'all. Bye.